1 degree may not seem very far off, but over time, you'll be way off track. If you're 1 degree off over 1 foot, you're only 0.2 inches off. Not too bad. 1 degree off over 100 yards, and you're 5.2 feet off. You won't be winning any shooting competitions that way. 1 degree off from New York to LA, and you're 40 miles off track. If Neil Armstrong was 1 degree off on his way to the moon, he would have been 4,169 miles off course. Maybe some of you are shooting for the stars. 1 degree off to the nearest star, and you're 441 billion miles off. If you have big dreams and a big calling, 1 degree actually matters. Imagine driving down the road and never turning the wheel. You'd land yourself in a ditch. Proverbs 14 says, "The wisdom of the wise keeps life on track, but the foolishness of fools will land them in a ditch." It's absolutely foolish to not make course corrections. That's why you need checkpoints. You need checkpoints so that you can stop and listen and hear God's voice so he can direct where you're called to go. You need checkpoints to get God's guidance. The choice is yours, but what you're not changing, you're actually choosing. A checkpoint's a monthly intentional stop to get your bearings straight by making 1 degree course corrections on your journey to your destiny. God's guidance is what we call the divine GPS. It's God's positioning system. If you're a born-again believer, then you have the Holy Spirit inside of you. If you're not a born-again believer, you need to be one. You didn't make yourself. You didn't cause your heart to start. You need God's guidance to get to where he's calling you to go. You never want to go on a journey without God guiding you. When you ask God to guide, he's happy to give you the directions. He helps you identify your location. Where are you now? Your destination, where it is that you're going, the roadblocks, the enemies trying to stop you, and guardrails, which is how you're actually going to get there. Practical action steps to live life on track with him. Why monthly checkpoints? Because life on track begins here. Without them, you get busy and distracted and miss the whispers of God. Trackers pay attention to details, and checkpoints help them listen. John 10:27 says, "My sheep hear my voice. I know them and they follow me." You have to learn to hear the whispers of God's voice. It's kind of crazy to think it, but he actually wants to speak to you. It's kind of like radio frequency. You've got to turn the dial. You've got to set the dial so that you can hear what it is that he's trying to say. Life in this world can be tough, but God's plans for you are good. We all have personal problems, family problems, health problems, finance problems, purpose problems. Life's way too short to let the problems keep you from your calling. Your job is to find your call and make life count. You can't do this on your own. You need God's help. Download the free checkpoint worksheet to smack the slack and stay on track. Then check your email for some practical free training on how to get it done. Click the link below to download the checkpoint worksheet.